Alright guys, what's going on? I'm Sasha, and you're watching Sasha Wrestling. We've got a massive update today because the entire Cody Rhodes dislike controversy has taken a new turn overnight. A lot has changed, and there's a very important catch in this whole situation that many people are missing. So make sure you don't skip this part, because the full reality behind the numbers is actually pretty interesting. So first, let's start with the headline. Yes, the Cody Rhodes Championship victory video on WWE's YouTube channel has now crossed more than 100,000 dislikes. When I uploaded my last update video yesterday night, the dislike count had already crossed that mark within about 30 minutes after my video went live. At that point, the record was basically confirmed. But right now, as I'm recording this update, the number has already climbed to around 133,000 dislikes on that same video. So clearly the reaction is still growing. But now here's the twist. Last night a tweet started going viral on Twitter. According to that tweet, a fan claimed that the dislikes on Cody Rhodes' video were actually fake dislikes. The person claimed that they paid money to artificially increase the dislike count on the video. According to the screenshot that was circulating online, the claim was that around $250 had been spent to generate roughly 5,000 fake dislikes, and that more dislikes were expected to appear later as well. The interesting part is that the account which posted this claim has now been deactivated. The person who originally posted the screenshots and made the claim has completely disappeared from Twitter. So naturally, this started a debate among fans. Some people started saying that the entire dislike situation is fake, that someone manipulated the numbers just to make Cody Rhodes look bad. Now the question is something like this actually possible on YouTube? The answer is yes. Technically, fake views, fake likes, and fake dislikes can be generated through certain services. This kind of thing has been happening on YouTube for years, especially in the music industry, where some videos suddenly gain millions of views overnight. However, there is a very important catch that people are ignoring. YouTube's system is designed to detect and remove fake engagement automatically. I've been working on YouTube since 2019, and I've personally seen this happen many times. When fake likes, fake dislikes, or fake subscribers are added to a video, YouTube's algorithm usually identifies them within a few hours and removes them from the count. For example, if multiple dislikes come from the same IP address within a very short time frame, YouTube flags those interactions as suspicious. Once that happens, those dislikes are automatically removed from the total count. The same thing applies to fake subscribers. If someone tries to subscribe to a channel from dozens of fake accounts at the same time, those subscriptions disappear after a few hours because YouTube filters them out. That's why the platform is considered pretty bulletproof when it comes to fake engagement. Now here's the key point. If the dislikes on Cody Rhodes' video were actually fake, they should have disappeared within a few hours. At most, maybe within 8 hours. But right now, we're talking about almost 20 to 22 hours since the video went live, and not only have the dislikes not disappeared, the number has actually continued to increase. Even the dislike-to-like ratio is still almost exactly the same as it was yesterday morning. Yesterday around 9 or 10 a.m., when I posted a community update about the situation, the ratio was already very negative. And even now, the ratio hasn't changed much at all. So if these dislikes were fake, they should already be gone. But let's assume for a moment that they really were fake. Then explain something else. When similar dislike waves happened to The Rock or Jey Uso, nobody claimed those were fake. When those numbers appeared, everyone accepted them as real fan reactions. So why is it suddenly fake only when it happens to Cody Rhodes? That's the question people are asking. To explain how this situation sometimes feels, let me use a quick comparison. If you've ever watched The Boys, you know the character Homelander. In that show, Homelander has a massive public image. His company constantly promotes him as the perfect hero. But behind the scenes, a group of people keeps trying to expose the truth about him. Sometimes it feels like the same situation here. Cody Rhodes has an incredibly strong public relations machine, and a lot of big social media accounts seem hesitant to post anything negative about him. For example, some of the biggest wrestling news accounts on Twitter have not even posted about this dislike situation yet. They posted when Jey Uso received Backlash. They posted when The Rock received Backlash. But when Cody's video crosses 100,000 dislikes, suddenly there's silence. Now, I'm not saying anyone is getting paid to ignore it, but it definitely feels like some accounts prefer staying in the good books rather than discussing the full situation. But even if you ignore the dislike numbers completely, there are other indicators. Look at the comment section under that video. The video has around 30,000 likes, but there is a single negative comment under the video that alone has almost 10,000 likes. That's already a massive ratio. If one negative comment is receiving a third of the total likes on the video, that tells you a lot about the audience reaction. And it's not just YouTube. On Instagram, there are comments under WWE posts where fans are literally writing, "Use this comment as a dislike button." and those comments are receiving 20 to 25,000 likes. On Facebook, the same posts are getting thousands of angry reactions. So unless someone is spending money to manipulate reactions on every single platform simultaneously, it's hard to argue that the Enter Backlash is fake. At the end of the day, the numbers are what they are. Cody Rhodes' video currently has over 100,000 dislikes, and those numbers have remained stable for almost an entire day. Still, to be fair, let's give it a little more time. If those dislikes disappear within the next 2 days, then we'll know they were fake. But if the numbers stay the same, then it's safe to say the reaction was completely organic. Now, moving on to the next update. We finally have Drew McIntyre's first reaction after losing the championship to Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. And honestly, his response was very simple. Drew McIntyre posted a tweet with just one emoji, a thumbs down. No long message, no explanation, just a thumbs down emoji, which obviously represents a dislike. And that tweet already has hundreds of likes, with many fans interpreting it as Drew expressing frustration over the situation. Speaking of Drew McIntyre, there's also a somewhat disappointing update regarding his future. Reports suggest that Drew McIntyre may not receive another major push anytime soon. It's possible that many of his recent opportunities have already been used, and WWE might shift their focus to other storylines for the next several months. At WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre is expected to face Jacob Fatu, and the current expectation is that Drew might actually lose that match as well. After WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre could take time off from WWE to film a movie, which means fans might not see him regularly for a while. So unfortunately, the next few months might not be the best period for Drew McIntyre's career momentum. Now let's talk about Roman Reigns for a moment. Some fans were expecting Roman Reigns to appear on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw to respond to CM Punk's recent promo. However, according to WWE's schedule, Roman Reigns is not advertised for the next Raw episode. His next confirmed appearance is scheduled for the following episode, not this upcoming one. So, if you were expecting Roman Reigns to confront CM Punk this week, that probably won't happen just yet. We'll likely have to wait another week before that storyline continues. And finally, one last quick update regarding WWE show timings. Due to daylight saving adjustments, WWE's weekly shows had temporarily shifted to a later schedule. But starting from the upcoming week, all WWE shows will return to their regular broadcast time, which means fans in many regions will see Raw, SmackDown, and NXT airing again at around 5:30 a.m. So if you were watching them at 6:30 recently, the schedule is now moving back an hour earlier. And that's everything for today's update. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the dislikes on Cody Rhodes' video are real, or do you believe they were artificially created? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more wrestling updates. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are available in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.